All right, everybody. Here we go. Another eBay special I want to share with you. This is a uh, Elgin pocket watch. I call it the eBay special because, you buy on eBay, you never know what you're getting. It was listed as a non-runner. As you can see, it says ticking, but I had to make some modifications to get it like that. What was cool about this watch and what made me first off was the hands. It's got those wide hands, the larger hands, and even if I couldn't get the watch to run, I was actually just going to use the hands on another watch. So I was glad that the hands are good shape and I can use them. I had no crystal. It did have the case, but it didn't have the crystal. So I had a crystal off a case that because I have, a bunch of other spare junk, spare crystals, spare everything. And I just super glued it. It didn't, because it's plastic. It's not the glass. It's, plastic, acrylic. So I just put a little super glue around the edges and, uh, use this. I do have some of the old glass, the actual glass, and I don't want to ruin those. I like to keep them like they are. So this is the lid for it, and so we had to fix that. But yeah, here's the hands, and it is a swing type opening, and so let me tell you about when I bought this. So it was listed as a non-runner. And what they had described in the description is that they could not get the winding stem to wind the watch. And so what I was thinking is that more than likely it's just overwound, or it might not have been in the right case, or just something simple. Because something simple like that. If it's got a good balanced staff, there's no reason why the watch shouldn't run. So to me, I was thinking I'm getting me a good deal. They wanted 80 for it, and I emailed the guy and I said, look, that's a little high. It's a non-runner, and it's not like you can go to Walmart and pick up a mainspring or go to Harbor Freight and get you a couple gears or whatever you need. There are parts out there, but you're gonna pay for it in some places. So I got him down. It's a lever set. I got him down to 45, and so for 45, I was pretty comfy there. So made the deal at 45, and when I got it, like I said, I was, all this worked here, and when you go to wind it, you'll notice there is no click. There's no. Most time you can hear, clicking, and then when I opened it up, which I'm going to do here, I'll show you a little something. Oh, well, look at that. I don't have it screwed in the case real well, so because I'm just going to make this video real quick. But yeah, I didn't expect that to come out of the case like that. Really, I didn't. I know it wasn't in there all that good, but it wasn't in there good at all, was it? Okay, so the balance staff was broke. I could take the balance right here, and it was flopping all over the place. So I was like, well, wasn't too happy. They got me. That's all you can say. When that happens, they got you. I honestly think people know more about their watches they're selling than what they're telling you. But, what are you going to do, right? It is what it is. So, let me see if I can get this set in something. I don't want my hands just sitting on the floor, sitting on the case itself. Okay, so the balance staff on it was broke, but I have Elgin parts, and I had an Elgin balance like this one's good. So I took this balance, which belongs to another Elgin watch, as you can see, because the regulator, it has this long pointer on it, which would have had the graph right here, which would have told you, you know, slow and fast, which is normally would be over here, which is slow and fast. So I just stuck it in there, and yeah, started running. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Got lucky. But on the original one, what I have done, this is just a temporary. I didn't know if this would even work or how long it's going to work. But actually, it's actually keeping time pretty quick. It's actually like 2-3 minutes fast. And I imagine because, it's probably not the right size jewel. Roller jewel and some other things. But anyways, so what I did with the other one is I have another balance staff just like this. I took it down and I swapped the staff and the roller jewel, and I just put it on my other one. So I'm just kind of waiting to get all that fixed. I don't have a staking set. I don't have the money for one of those right now. So sometimes to do some of these, like balance staff and all that, sometimes I have to find ways to kind of make it work until I can figure out a good, safe way of doing it without causing any damage to the watch or to the parts, because I only got one shot at it. And so this was just something I decided to try. And having old parts laying around, I keep all my balance staffs, balance assemblies. If anything else, keep them. You never know if it's going to work. And in this case, it worked out really well. It does stop every now and then. Like I said, this is not the original balance, so I'm not expecting it to be phenomenal. But you can kind of tell, and when I was kind of working with this a little bit, you can just see how sometimes that balance, I think it's touching the case. And with a little tweaking, I could probably get this to where it wouldn't touch anymore. But I'm not going to do that until I get the original fixed and it running. And then maybe if I feel comfortable doing it, I will fix this one up. See if I can get it, But yeah, I got some good camera shots here. Let's just take a look at the inside. It has not been serviced yet. I will fully take this apart. It's going to be serviced. So yeah, you can see, I think it's running a little slow, but yeah. Some good camera shots there. But yeah, all in all, $40. Like I said, if anything else, I really wanted it just for the hands. But yeah, I was trying to keep the camera in focused here so that way y'all can see this. There we go. Yeah. But taking these apart and putting these together, I've done so many of these. I've gotten really, really good at it. See how it just stopped, just like that. So, like I said, it needs a little tweaking. But if you just, I think it's hitting on the case somewheres. There's got to be a high spot somewheres, or if it hits it just right, it stops. But it's just a temporary fix, and I just wanted to show y'all, just some ways I do things. I don't have all those expensive tools, and it might not be the right way or whatever. I'm not a watchmaker. I don't make watches or anything like that. I just do this for a hobby, and I just want to share my stuff and what I do, and some tricks that I do. Just to pass them along. One day you might find yourself in the same predicament, and you might say, "Hey, I remember this guy. He just took he just took one off of his and stuck it in another." But balance staffs and all that, they got numbers on them, and you could probably trace all that stuff back. I'm trying to find out if I got this in the case right. It seems like it's just not sitting down in there right. It is a lever set case, but it's supposed to be flush in the case, and it's not sit flush in the case. For whatever reason. But that's where the lid comes in handy. If you got the lid on it good, it's not going to go anywhere. But yeah, this is just another one of those, crazy deals I got. Like I said, we call them the eBay specials. And this might not go on all that well because it's sticking up a little bit. But like I said, I don't want it to come apart neither. Just got the little gap right there, but that's probably because it's just not sitting down all the way. It's not going anywhere either. But yeah, folks, I just want to share this with you and let y'all take a look. I want to go over something real quick before I end this video because somebody was asking me about this. And let me take this back out. Let me show you all something. On some of these old watches, if you can see it, I was asked about this, about what this means. Safety pinion. All right. So what the safety pinion is this is an ingenious idea, and it's pretty cool. When you take your watches apart, you have to let down the mainspring. That's the first thing you should always do is let down the mainspring. That spring is the life to this whole watch. It's got a crap load of power stored up in it, and it releases it at very small intervals, and that's what gives you, your watch and, the hours and all that. Okay? Well, there is a one-way gear on a one-way bearing. It only spins one direction. So if for some reason you would forget to let down the mainspring, and let's say you took out the pallet fork and all of a sudden you hear the zip noise, that is the safety pinion taking all that energy and it's transferred just to that safety pinion. Without that safety pinion, if that was to happen, all that energy, when it's released, it could damage your watch. I mean, the pivots right here, these pivots, okay, they are, it don't take much to break a pivot. And when you have that much energy released at one time, it sends a shock around the watch, and there is a good chance that you will break the pivots in your watch, or you're going to break something, or, it's never good. So that safety pinion is kind of a backup for in case, you were to make a mistake, or I don't know how something could go wrong, but, if something happened, you dropped the watch, or, it broke a pivot, and then all of a sudden that energy was released, that's designed to save your watch and save your pockets, because without it, it could cause a lot of damage. When I first got into this, many times I forgot to let down the mainspring, and I would take out that pallet fork, and you would just hear this zoom. I mean, it would just zip. I mean, this whole movement, it jumped right off the table. And I was lucky. I didn't break a pivot, but I was pretty lucky. I mean, I could have broke my balance and all types of stuff because, like I said, that's a lot of energy stored up. And when it's released all at one time, it's never a good thing. So, yeah, so I just wanted to just give you all a little bit on the safety pinion. I was asked about that, what that means, and that's my explanation of it. I'm sure there's probably somebody out there that knows more about it than I do, but that's the best way that I can describe it because that's what it does. Or it's supposed to, or it's supposed to do, anyways. All right. I think I got that in there better this time, but I think I lined that little piece up. There's a little, if you see it every now and then, there's a hole, and um, and that's where the watch, you know, it sets into. And as you can see, I missed it. See how that piece is sitting up, but now this side's down. Last time this side was up and the other side was down. So yeah, I'll get this after a while. It's not a big deal right now. Like I said, I just wanted to make a quick video. I wanted to show y'all my new eBay special, and you know, so also I'm going to announce we're doing a giveaway. We sure will be, and I am going to be giving away a pocket watch. It'll be an Elgin. Maybe this one, maybe something else. I'm going to get one off eBay. We'll service it, and we will be having a giveaway for a Elgin pocket watch, or maybe a Waltham. But that is something I want to do, and we'll do it by the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will do a random drawing. And if you are the winner, I will reach out to you. You send me your information, and shipping and all that's on me. And you will get yourself one nice pocket watch. That's my giving back. I want to tell everybody thank you. Like I said, I do this myself. I don't have the best tools. I don't have the best of everything. There's things I'm missing, but I just love mechanics, and this is just a great hobby. It's not really all that expensive. There are expensive tools, but for the most part, if you just enjoy doing what you're doing, then it's not really work, and I just enjoy it. But yeah, donations, I'm all for it. If anybody's got anything they want to donate, tools, yeah, I'm all for it. But anyways, I got to get some books. I definitely need to do some more reading. But yeah, I just want to tell everybody, I thank everybody for watching my videos. Subscribe, please comment. But yeah, we are going to be doing a giveaway, and I will give you more information on that when I can. Let me get the watch prepared. I'll get all that. We'll make a video just on that giveaway. And like I said, it's just going to be random draw through the subscription and the comments. And I think we might do two. I was thinking everybody does one, and I want to change it up. So I think we're going to do two. I like to do two. That way, we're going to give not just one person a chance, but I want two people to have a chance. And we'll do express shipping, and that way get to you right away, as another way of saying thank you. So yeah, let's try to do two. I think two is a good deal, and because I think everybody should have a pocket watch. It's just real Americana, and there's nothing like having one, especially at nighttime. You hear that nice ticking sound. I mean, it'll put you to sleep. All right, everybody. I want to thank y'all for your time. Thank y'all for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Like I said, I'm very small in this. There's millions of us out there, and I appreciate everybody for watching, commenting, subscribing. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. And like I said, we're doing a giveaway. We're going to do 2 watches, and I'll have more on that on the next video.